Hello. Welcome NJSBCL to the another finals of T20. We're going to start the game in about a few minutes here. I ask all the teams to line up on my side real quickly. This is the first time NJSBCL is conducting a T20 game with the red ball. It's the first year. These teams have played almost 8 games plus to come here to the finals, and we're looking forward to a very exciting game forward here. Here, Emil, we're going to start in 2 minutes, guys. Come on. Clear and be cleaned. Give me the NJSBCL microphone. The soft mic. You can conduct the toss study. Clear this kid. Can you hear me on the other one too? Okay. So once again, guys, welcome to the T20 finals NJSBCL red ball game. NJSBCL is conducting. This is the first year. In the next following years to come. I have Guru here with me today to help us conduct this. My left side, please. GCC and Style Legends. These guys have played up to 8 games. That's the camera. Krish, whose side are you playing? Whose side are you playing? So why are you on that side? Come closer, closer. Double up. Clear, you're getting it?
It's okay.
That's the camera.
Just point to the camera. Just look at the camera.
That's the camera. Look at the 2 blue windows. All right, everyone. Thank you very much. This is the final lineup with GCC on my left hand side, captained by Parth, and we have Style Legends on the right side, captained by Here.
Yeah.
All right. So real quickly, how was the journey here? Here.
Awesome.
What are you looking forward for today?
The trophy.
And if you win the toss, what are you planning to do?
Bad baby, bad.
There you go. Parth, same question to you.
It has been journey. We have been playing NJSBCL for many years, and this is the first time we are playing a final. So exciting, and hoping to make it.
There you go. If you win the toss, what do you plan?
We go to bed.
You're going to bat. Looks like afternoon games love to bat. There you go. Real quickly, I want to make a small adjustment. The EC team and the trustee teams have decided, and we voted for it real quickly, that because of all the games that were washed out and because of all the changes we did in the last couple of weeks, we will allow players with up to 3 players to be playing, 3 games to be played into the finals. You want to make a competitive game, you want to have a complete game today, and hopefully, we'll see a good competition from both sides. With that being said, let's congratulate both the teams.
Let me request the captains for the toss.
Yeah, let's take the captains for the toss and we'll come back with it.
It will just pick up sound. Okay. Captains, come on. Let's toss. Come on. Indian rupee.
At first.
Okay. Sai Legends have won the toss and have decided to bat.
One more time, just to make sure like everybody on the same page. Okay. So above waist, front foot, no ball, free hit is there. Above shoulder, free hit is not there. If ball is actually pitches off the mat, that is considered as a no ball. Whether it is coming in or out, if it is actually pitching off the mat where it is pitching on the grass, it is actually clearly a no ball. I mean, not no ball, dead ball. Sorry, dead ball. Okay. So that is applicable for both the teams. Okay. And please inform your players if they are actually stopping the ball over the boundary line or catching it. Please inform your players to be there so that it will be easy for us. And also one more thing, we have a technology today. So for anything which is actually pretty close where the umpires are not 100% sure, then we'll go for the third umpire. Okay. If one of the umpires are actually
the umpire is 100% sure, no more questioning that decision at any cost.
And we are going to check your IDs as well because the other team captain is actually asked for it. So we are going to check that. And you already got that 5 players, 3 players, right? You good?
Okay. So let's check the IDs first. Like,
Have a good game.
which team you want to start?
We will go with this particular team.
Yeah, Parth, they'll go with your team first for checking the IDs. Yeah, your IDs. Yeah, please. GCC players, can you please check your IDs? Umpires want to check the IDs.
मैं हूँ एक रंगीला स्लाइस ऑफ का साटा, लिख कर बाइट कर हर मोमेंट को राइट कर, जिंदगी एक पल में पिघल जाएगी, मजा ले हर एक बीट का बात बन जाएगी, लिख कर बाइट कर हर मोमेंट को राइट कर,
वाडीलाल क्विक ट्रेन, हर मोमेंट को राइट कर।
Not really.
What's the program you use?
OBS?
Okay. We're not able to use the app to add the players. Well, because we've changed from 5 to 3, na, the message has to change that will come. So, call that guy.
Welcome NJSBCL viewers. We are about to start the T20 game. Umpires are checking IDs for the start of the game, and we should be able to quickly start this in a moment. In the meantime, I would like to thank our sponsors for this game and for the season. Vadilal, our tournament sponsors, Quality Inn from East Stroudsburg and Poconos, GullyCricket, the cricket app, Mako, Auto Body Shop, Law Office of Kamlesh Tiwari, and Persis Biryani Grill. Thank you, sponsors. So welcome for. I did. It's on.
Speak.
Welcome NJSBCL players and viewers. We're about to start the T20 finals.
Mridul comes to the crease.
Mridul is in the crease. Down the leg. Ball's rolling down the third man. Excellent start for Sai Legends. Jalpesh is on strike. One for no loss. Right.
थोड़ा सा louder बोल तो it'll pick up this one also. Dessert भी लाना चाहिए. We are missing dessert from today. I wish Vadilal was here with his ice creams.
Good ball, defended. One for no loss after 2 balls. Good ball, outside off, left alone. Punch to point, but no run. I mean, the sky is overcast. What do you think? I think if you look at the sky, I don't think it's going to rain.
Okay.
It may be overcast, but it's pretty much cloudy and with some wind going on. There was a reverse shot down to covers. It's like having 2 lefties on the crease. Oh, that is a good ball. Left alone. 1 over up.
I think score is 4 for no loss.
Sorry, it's 2 for no loss.
Silent.
2 for no loss, Sai Legends first over.
Turn off the settings. Turn off the.
So in 20 overs, I think we're looking for about a good 120 plus runs. Played straight. Both the teams are spirited after lunch. Very tough. We request SJ to move 1 step on the right. SJ number 24. Move 1 step right. There you go. Thank you. No, it's for the camera. That was the first white ball coming in. Casual day after lunch. No passerbys, dogs and bikes. Beautiful setting. 70-degree weather in Leonie. A beautiful Overpeck park. and great sportsmanship by both the teams to show up here so far away from home to play this final game. This is a game of cricket played by the British originally.
Oh,
A very close call, umpires going up. Look at the replay for the viewers online.
that was Mridul. Mridul was batting.
It was a very confident shout from GCC. And the umpires have declined an appeal. Batsman moves on. Once again, great sporting spirit by both the teams to come here, play. That was a close call, but turned down by the umpires. Yashwant to continue.
Very
That
good.
was a great shot. I think it's a 4.
Ball
Yes.
is
Ball is
actually
just
stopped by the
yeah,
line.
stopped by the boundary, just outside the boundary line. Salvage is 8 in 1.4 overs. Guru, so the T20 game is played a little bit slower than the 16-over game. What do you think? Should we move all games to be a 20-over game? It's something that we can consider, I think, in the next season. I think it's a good idea to move it to 20 overs. The only issue that I see is that typically the game runs a little bit over
longer.
3 hours, and
Yeah.
then most of the permits are in an hourly slot.
That's
You may end up
something
with 4-hour
yes.
permits.
We need to consider that and take that into consideration because the lack of grounds availability and the time we have and the number of teams that are on the rise. Right, we see new teams being added every year, so we need to take all that factor into account. But I would suggest at this point let us leave it like this, for now.
So for all those who are joining in right now, NJSBCL, New Jersey Softball Cricket League, has been in the state of New Jersey for over 20 years. We've been conducting tournaments, cricket leagues over close to about 52 different grounds in New Jersey. We have about 180 teams
2 overs, 8 runs.
and almost about 3,000 registered players. If we include their family members, times 4, we're looking at about 12,000 players that we connect on a regular basis throughout April through October. So for now, the score is 8 runs off of 2 with no wickets. Full ball again. So in the 20-over format, we have a 6-over power play, but 2 players are going to be outside. It's a big shot. The ball is traveling slowly, and it's a 4.
About 5 feet short of the boundary.
So 5 feet short of boundary. Was clearly played in the gap. Very good shot. Noodle taking full advantage of the open field during the power play time. Played over the keeper. The ball's rolling out. I think it's rolled on to a 4.
It's a 4, yeah. Signal a 4, yeah.
Umpire signaling a 4.
For 16 for me.
So So as I was saying, Guru, I'm thinking 125, 130 should be par score at this point in the game.
I think so. 120, 110, 120 should be par. The outfield is quite dry. The ball is traveling fast. Hit on the leg. Ball back to the pass back to the bowler. I wouldn't be surprised if it's more the way the batsmen have started. The fielding is also good. No real chances missed.
The mic is very sensitive. Yeah, it's picking up sounds when I will touch it, or it's like it's picking up smaller sounds also. Is there a way to?
Last ball for Romil. Score is 16 for no loss. Sai Legends in 2.5 overs.
A slow start, not an explosive start as what we saw in the previous game. So the score at the end of 3 overs is 16. Well, it says 2.5 balls here, so you guys have to update the score.
App is delayed. Okay.
The score is 17 off of 3 overs.
The projected score says 112.
So the scoring app's projection shows at 20 overs and 114 with about a current run rate of 5.7.
There's a bowler change.
So Guru, as I was seeing the previous game also, I think you came in a bit late. I think the short balls were working very well because the bounce is slightly higher than normal. This is a new pitch, new turf with a new pad underneath it, so it's kind of soft and the ball bounces very higher. And that was very, very effective today in the morning. But this ball is a red ball. It's a bit harder than the regular green ball and heavier. So there is a good chance that it might bounce even more higher. Yeah, I see Neerav, the new bowler, hitting the deck. So, attempted reverse shot, missed completely. Score still at 17 for no loss. High Legends. Good ball on the off stump. Hit the leg. No run. So for all those who are here and watching, we are streaming this on YouTube live on our NJSBCL channel. We have about 472 views so far and live viewers of about 45. It's a big shot. Goes all the way over. It's a 6 runs. Finally, we see some explosiveness in the innings. We're looking for a score of 200. It looks like we'll have to satisfy ourselves with 150. Score has jumped to 23 for no loss, 3.5 overs.
Jalpesh is on 17 and Madhya is on 5. Outside the off, attempted reverse, couldn't connect, end of over.
Guru, 2 years ago, I would not see much players playing those reverse shots, and now it's becoming a very common practice. Do you think IPL has got anything to do with it?
I certainly think so. These players, are influenced by not just IPL, right? The other T20 leagues around the world as well, right? So I believe Kevin Peterson was one of the first who started this trend, right? And it's picked up among most of the teams around the world. And some of our own EC members, I see Fennel doing that a lot, effectively. Oh, that's a drop catch.
He had it in his hands, bounced up, and couldn't catch it again in the speed of running. And there was a drop catch. It may be a turning point of the game. In last game that we saw a turning point where 2 wickets fell one after the other and the score just screeched after that. Welcome to cricket. Cricket has no boundaries. We say that because we come here from South Asia and go in the US and play cricket.
It's a good shot,
Good shot by Mehul. Extra cover on a full ball. Almost like a Yorker when he's on outside off.
Mridul moves on to 6. Just want to bowl the third ball. Push to covers, no run. I mean, are there 2 grounds here? One in the back as well?
Yes, so the county allowed us to put 2 pitches here, one behind each other. And I believe it's a fairly big ground compared to being in northern New Jersey, where space is not as available. It's a great place for teams who are in Jersey City, beyond, and Patterson, those areas. That was a 4. Alright, umpire signaling a 4.
Score moves on to 28.
Scores 28
4.4.
in 4.4 overs. Power play is still on until the 6th over. Looking for a quick single.
That was a Yorker length. Jalpesh is on 21.
He scored most of the runs.
Yes. It's over. No run last ball. Score is 29 after 5 overs. Sai Legends. One more over left in power play. I think what was his previous power play score? It's now 29 of.
The previous power play was roughly around the same, but it was 4 overs power play.
Okay.
Because we were running a 16 over altogether.
Okay.
So 4 overs. So sun has started to turn downwards from here. Unfortunately, it's the October time here in New Jersey, and the sun doesn't go overhead in this northern side. So we've had the sun almost behind us at all times.
Sky is cleared now. Yeah.
It's a beautiful day for cricket. An excellent park here with many facilities. We ask teams to go around and use those facilities in a reverse shot all the way over for a 6.
वो है वो रेड लैंटर्न फ्लाई दो चार घूम ही रहा है कभी से नहीं वो नहीं है अभी नहीं it moves over quickly.
No, it was stinging on my shoulder here, neck. It's not poisonous.
नहीं उड़ गया रहेगा उड़ गया रहेगा. Maybe we should drop the umbrella down. That was a new shot. Not seen many of those.
Yeah, near up to Jalpage, that was a funny shot. The ball went nowhere, but it was a drop shot of the fielder on the offside. Could have been a catch if there was a close infielder.
Yeah. That's a brilliant
That's a
shot.
nice shot. And oh, what a catch.
Taken almost off. Let's try to get the fielder's name. So Jalpage is out. Well scored 28.
Jalp is out for 28, a very good catch. He scored 28 out of 35. That's almost about 80% of the runs. Excellent catch. For those viewers watching online, it's an excellent mechanism for you guys to replay and see it again. And then, of course, for the teams, when they go back home, they have a good memory that has been set up here for you for NJSBCL. This is an NJSBCL presentation for all those joining in now. The largest league in the US with over 180 teams, 3,000 registered players, the final games of the T20 league.
New batsman in is Devanshu Patel. 6 overs up, so power play is up. I mean, it's 35 for 1.
Normally for this kind of cricket in a T20 in 6 overs, I should have seen at least 70 runs. But I think after lunch, the Sai Legends players are resting. They don't want to come out here and, lose all of their lunch. And we hear some objections from the team saying this is the first game in turf. But team has to be very adaptable. They need to be flexible. The players should be able to adapt to any pitch, any condition. rain, shine, cold. It's New Jersey. Come on, boys, it's New Jersey.
No excuses. But how many turf wickets? We know Roland, South Brunswick, we have 2 of them. This is the 3rd one. I think we have Johnson Park.
We have 2 in Johnson's, 1 in Plainsboro, 1 in Phillips, 1 in Pension Road, 2 here in Leonia. And I think there are a couple of them more. So I would say about 25% of our ground inventory is turf.
Turf, okay.
So 1/4 of your games could be possibly in turf at any given point of time. But again, a good player adjusts. I mean, it's a beautiful day. Team should be happy. We are not playing this game in a rain-struck last weekend. All those rains over time has delayed our season, but in a way it became better for us to stream each of the games that is possible and get proper recognition for each one of them. And look at the bounce. That's what I was talking about.
Yes.
The pitch is right in the good limb, the bounce is much more higher, and it's very difficult to play that game. Very difficult. There are very few batsmen who can play on the rise.
Yes, that was the ball just rose so sharply. The batsman had to put his bat in the last minute. Luckily, the ball didn't carry over; just hit the ground. Turn towards the 3rd man. They're running for the 2nd. Oh, the umpire is asking the fielder to stand by the boundary. Looks like it's a 4. I mean,
Seems like a very close.
yeah, seems like a 4, but
He says, oh,
no,
it's
he
fairly
says-
in.
Yeah, he's
Barely in.
Barely, yeah,
So-
looks like it. So it's 2 runs. Mrugesh is bowling. 2 runs and score is 37 for 1 after 6.3 overs.
That's just the involved. You go on, continue.
Sure. That's a wide ball.
Guys, be careful. We have wires here. You pull one wire, we'll lose the string.
There's a loud shout for caught behind. The umpires are consulting each other. The fielders are confident that it has carried over as a catch. Are we ready for a check? If the request? Okay. The umpires have requested for a replay, and they are approaching replay station here. Can we play the shots? Thank you.
What's the soft signal?
We didn't hear anything, but there is a deflection.
The soft signal is not out.
At the moment, yes, not out.
Okay.
The soft signal is not out, but the umpires are checking.
Trinath, soft signal is not out.
No, there's a black line. Didn't pick up any sound there.
Sorry.
Didn't pick up any sound.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? I mean,
Yeah.
I heard the air of that shot.
Maybe just because of the air, might have different.
Yeah.
Possible. Yeah. There's no sound here.
Not out.
The umpires have decided it's not out after reviewing the replays. Game to continue. 6.3 overs. It's 38 for 1. Ragesh to continue the 5th ball. Batsman moves away and bowler comes back to his run up. 3 ball. One run towards cover. Outside the inner circle. Score moves on to 39.
So we see some wind flowing in towards the bowlers. Might be a great time to make some straight shots and have the ball run through. And it's going to make the ball go a little bit slower. We're seeing a lot of inclusion of younger teams now, Guru. I mean, when we had it almost about 5 years ago, I mean, the average age used to be about 35, 37. Now the average is almost drastically lower, down to 23, 25.
I see that across. Yes, that's true.
And people, I've been starting to hear news of players getting married now.
You're right. I mean, I think youth cricket has picked up, and as you know, Monroe Township has a high school team, right? Cricket high school team, and I believe there are a lot of players who are coming out of the youth clubs across the townships, right? South Brunswick, Monroe, Edison, Piscataway. It's a new bowler in.
Someone is a new bowler.
I don't see it here yet.
Maybe because of that
It's-
thing.
Yeah.
Scoring issue. Maybe
Savan or Savant?
Saban.
Saman is a new bowler. He'll be bowling the 8th over.
Outside the off stump to the left-hander and attempted hit, but completely missed it. Tap to point, no run. Ball back to bowler.
Ball going high up and is caught. Vogel is out.
The score now is 39 for 2 of 7.3 overs. Another Scott Ragesh and bowls Havan Patel. The new batsman is Vinay Patel. Vinay is also a left-hander.
Massive.
Vinay taps the ball on the outside, no run. Attempt a reverse sweep, miss the ball, lands in front. One more ball left for Salman.
Anyway, right?
Yeah, I'll just order a newer one.
For the shorter one.
Good ball defended on the offside. At the end of 8 overs, Sai Legends of 39 for 2.
Yeah. Yeah, it's suggested.
Yogesh continues the bowling. The run for a quick single almost collided. Oh. They complete the run. Possible overthrow but stopped by the fielder. For 2 to 8.1. That's an out. Got behind. Vinay is out, the new batsman. So Sai Legends lose their third wicket. It's 40 for 3, 8.2 overs. So winner caught by Dawal, keeper, Bol Mragesh. He didn't score any runs. Soham Rambat is the new batsman. Comes to the crease.
It's on there. It like gets more of this.
End of 8.2. Sai Legends are 40 for 3. I mean, Sai have lost their third wicket.
I mean, in a 20-over game, you need a lot of consolidation in the middle. You have to have two batsmen who can play singles, doubles, and hit the weak ball, so that until the last 3 or 4 overs, and you have the hitters coming in. Hitters, you probably need about 3 of them at least at the end, if not anything. Because in the final stage of the game, the bowlers are out for blood. Everybody is here to win, right? And being finals with the prestige involved, they are always looking for wickets.
I didn't see too much of rotation of strike, but now I see this new batsman in trying to rotate the strike. I think that's one of the key things you need to do to keep the scoreboard ticking. That's a good ball. Outside the off stump, left alone by the batsman.
Is there a way to check how much fuel is in the generator? There's no like measure or gauge.
That's a misfield on short cover, and the batsman's camper for a single. Score is 42 for 3. So Soham gets off the mark. At the end of 9 overs, High Legends are 42 for 3. The projected score has dropped down to 96. I mean, so I think
Wow, the run rate right now is at about 4.8, so roughly about 5 runs an over on an average. Yeah, I think the loss of 3 wickets is putting pressure on Sai Legends. We have to see what Legends are made of, though.
Savan continues the first ball, no run. Batsman pushes for a single on the offside. Devanshu gets off the mark.
You may want to come on this side now. Sun is pushing.
The previous shot, ball comes towards the commentator's box for a single. Ball was cut off just at the boundary line by Shrey.
Okay, so you're good.
That's a great shot for 6. That ball for a great 6 on the long onside.
So if you get my camera, there's $400 penalty. Penalty. For all those who are watching from the sidelines, this is cricket.
Score moves on to 50 for 3.
Scores 50 for 3.
It's a wide ball.
So wide ball, 3 runs. So that's 50 for 3.
No, it's 51.
51, sorry. I have seen on TV that T-Tube is a very explosive game, but here I'm almost sleepy. I was here for some fireworks. I was hoping to see a score of 120 for 10 overs. We're at 51. It's almost like giving a donation. 51.
Well, we are at the
52.
half mark.
52, yep,
10 overs
alright.
up. 10 overs up. It's a break.
So with the 10-over break, I would like to thank NJSBCL for this great presentation and also the sponsors for the tournament, Royal, Quality Inn, GullyCricket, Mako, Percy's Indian Grill, and not the least, law office of Kamlesh Tiwari.
मैं हूँ एक रंगीला स्लाइस ऑफ का साटा, लिख कर बाइट कर हर मोमेंट को राइट कर, जिंदगी एक पल में पिघल जाएगी, मजा ले हर एक बीट का बात बन जाएगी, लिख कर बाइट कर हर मोमेंट को राइट कर,
वाडीलाल क्विक ट्रीट, हर मोमेंट को राइट कर।
lead with Sai Legends playing GCC. Thirteen overs up.
Saw them back into attack.
It's a
That
big
was
shot.
a big shot. 6 towards mid wicket. So hits that for a 6. So moves on to 11. Score moves on to 75 for 13.1 overs. The projected score at this point is 114. Sun is out bright. I see more people walking around the park. I mean, maybe more towards evening time, I see more activity around. People are stopping and watching the game as well. That was a good ball. Oh, batsman thought it was a wide, but it's not. That was the second ball. That was another 6. Soham is on a roll. This is the second 6 in this over.
So let's hope that they can get more 6s. So we wake up, it's 81 for 3. We need to see some explosive innings from either one of the batsmen. It's past 13 overs, almost about 14 now.
And then the projected score has gone up to 120 now. It's the run rate is 6 and over. That was a good hit towards cover by Soham. It was almost the fielders were, sorry, the batting side sitting next to me thought it was a no ball, but it was not a no ball. Okay, so that's 4 balls up, and Soham took 2 runs on that. That ball also bounced up. Short ball bounced up. No, that was not a short ball. That was more of a Yorker length ball bouncing up. Batsman took a single, scamper for a single. .84 for 3 of 13.5. Good ball outside the off. Batsman completely misses it. It's 14 overs up. The projected score is now 122. I think anything can happen. I mean, this projected score can also go up to 130, I believe, if they get a couple of more 6s. I mean, looks like
So right now is run a ball as a projected score 122. We are at 84 in the last 6 overs. I'm hoping that they could add another 100, but I'm still not waking up. I thought Sai Legends had really good batting side. There's another one up in the air. Is it going to be close? That's a very good try. That was a very good try. Let's look at the replay. just turn off the camera.
That was so fun.
Another big hit. That's a big one. Bring me some coffee, my friend. I'm ready to wake up.
That was 2 consecutive sixes by
Zohan. Mrugesh was the bowler. The score moves on to 96 for 3 of 14.2 overs. See, that's what I was telling you. I mean, a couple of sixes every over can, move the score to around 150 range, which is going to become really competitive score. In the finals, when we expect both teams to be equal, almost by the same amount, I'm hoping that this would be a last ball game. We should go down to the last ball. Another white ball. The bowlers are under pressure with the 2 hits. Trying to bowl outside off completely, looking for that fine edge, or maybe like a pull that could go short in the hands of Yashwant. Full ball, and that was a really close one. Denied a single.
I have it. What is it, iPhone?
Yeah.
That's a wicket. The 4th wicket falls. Batsman is bowled.
We can project this, right? Isn't it DMI out? Don't go in front of the.
Just want to ask you a few questions.
Sure. Well, it's not too bad, but you just have to wait for the ball because sometimes it's just coming way too high, and sometimes like I got out, it's just way too low. So it totally depends on the batsman that the way he plays is just going to be all the best. Yes. Thank you.
Gave it to that guy the other day, didn't you? In my bed. Sorry.
No? Can
You
you
have it in
you
the.
have iPhone?
I had this black wire.
This one? Is this the one?
No, but that is USB-C.
Oh.
It's not gonna be.
Your phone is off?
My phone is on, but
On?
I'm streaming with this, so I don't want to touch any more data on it.
Oh. Anybody else can
Yeah,
log?
I heard it. I knew I heard it.
Okay, how you connect from?
moment. Coming on?
Yes, it's just good.
All right.
So we have new batsman Hemel. Known as a big hitter. There was a big edge, rolls all the way down for a 4. It's a very unfair 4 because this should have been a catch in the back. But because the ball bounces a little more, I think it rolls over the wicket keeper. It's a very good ball. Now we started to see some cross winds coming in, helping the bowler bring the ball in. I think this was very close to a wide, but I think the wind might have brought the ball in. A low full toss, mistimed, goes behind the umpires on the square leg. An advent of 15.5 overs, its Sai Legends are 105 for 4.
Starts to make clicking sounds.
That brings the new batsman Hemel on strike. It's the last ball of the over. That's a wide ball. Umpire signals wide. Score moves on to 106 for 4.
Do you think we are going to see a 150 score today?
Possible 150. Amen. The projected score is about 130 at this point. It's a big hit again, like I said. It's a big hit down to the ice cream truck. Excellent shot. 400 dollar penalty behind his second ball. For all those who are on the sidelines, this is cricket. Very popular game in the South Asia, Australia, England, West Indies. The viewership on IPL games is higher than football. And some of the cricketers are the richest sportsmen in the world, with very high followers. I think the number one of them is Virat Kohli, has the highest follower.
Connection is over. Just keep it in one place. Wire to the side. You have a charging cable in car? Yeah, I think so. Can you get it? Yeah. छोड़ देना उसको.
Scores 112 for 4. A full ball missed completely. As you can see, our cameras are shaking on the stream as well because of the wind we're seeing here a little bit. Cross winds coming into the pitch, helping the bowlers move the ball a little bit. and that's why batsman seems to be missing. Score still at 112. And that's a very good hit down the square, and it's rolled onto a 4 with a misfield. The ground has an elevation on the pitch and lower on the boundary, so the ball will roll regardless. Again, a very big hit over the wicket keeper. Ball's rolling. This time it doesn't cross the boundary, but the batsman steal too. 2 of these overs scores 116 for 4. This is an NJSBCL presentation. NJSBCL is the largest league in the US with 180 plus teams, 3,000 plus registered members. If you include families, friends, we're crossing a threshold of 12,000, 14,000. Seems to be a slight injury to the keeper. And a substitution coming in.
What? How do you see that?
3 more balls to go.
With charger is not enough. Needs a bigger charger. Let's charge off the laptop. One more? No. You need a C to how many watts is the iPhone charger? What about the amps? आया अभी? Oh, that was attempted run out. I think the wattage isn't enough. It needs more. I'll give you something else. This doesn't work, then you're on your own, my friend. Has an iPhone charger? This thing's picking up a lot of these small sounds. you know what the replay is about? I mean,
I don't know. For the run out?
The umpires are here at the scoring station for a replay, review run out, review of run out. What's the soft signal?
Soft signal
Not out. Soft signal is not out.
his bat's not grounded.
Yeah.
That's great.
Okay.
Out!
The umpires have decided the bat was not grounded and the batsman has been given out.
You know who do इसमें charge हो रहा है कि नहीं? This should work now. This should work. नहीं ये C cable है. This is what you use. Oh, this is what. This is what.
So there's technology for you guys. The bat wasn't now grounded. You could see that clearly on the camera. And the umpires have changed the decision to out. So one more win for technology. We're trying to keep the game as fair as possible to both teams.
Yeah, it is ringing. What does it mean?
It's again a very big hit by Himmel. Goes all the way over for 6. Excellent shot.
You have to just click it once and then it switches on and then it starts sending power. But unless you click it once, it's on. It's on. थोड़ी देर आया वो दूसरे वाले से.
About 40 viewers online right now with almost 340 views since the game started. Brought to you live by NJSBCL and Model. The T20 finals game. This will conclude our season and we'll all go in hibernation until next April.
So Romal just completed the first ball to Ujjwal. The score stands at 1.645 of 17.1 overs. And that was a nice hit towards short mid wicket, and they scamper for a single. Ujjwal opens his score. Himmel back on strike. Score moves on to 127 for 5. The projected score is now 146. Okay, the current run rate is 7.3.
That was a wonderful 6 all the way to the cow corner.
swing and a miss.
After that wonderful six by Hamill, there was a swing and a miss. Good ball outside the off stump. Rommel continues. That's another hit, but batsman stops a possible four at the cow corner, and that was an overthrow and a run, but attempted run out, but the batsman, the wicketkeeper, the wicket with his hands, apparently not with the ball, so that's not out. Score moves on to 135 for 5 after 17.5 overs.
Another win for cricket.
Last ball of the over. Rommel to continue. That looks like a no ball, but umpire is not called. Okay, that was close.
Very low.
They take a single in the mid-wicket area. That completes the 18th over.
For 5 wickets. Hamill and Ujawal at strike, both big hitters. Going to see some more fireworks. Someone could see a 170 score, but this looks like it's going to probably be around 150, 155. Good.
Projected score is 152, unless there are a couple of explosive sixes like what we saw a couple of hours back. Yashwant back in the attack. Good ball. Batsman just able to tap the ball on the leg side. No run. Hamill is on 21. Yashwant to Hamill. Second ball. That's a wide. Score moves on to 138. That's another wide. Second consecutive wide. Hamill. So Hamill has a profile that shows that he is really a big hitter. So maybe the batsman, looking at the batsman, the bowlers are a little bit, off the length because they want him to miss.
He's trying to bowl as much as outside the off stump as possible.
Right, very close to the line. They swing out. And that's a big appeal. And it's a wide ball.
We did
There was some sound, we couldn't figure it out. We can just quickly check. So wide. We'll bring the review system next year for the captains to ask, but probably only in the quarterfinal game onwards, depending if we're able to get our equipment to every single game. But semi-final onwards, I think there's definitely going to be a review system, 2 reviews for each of the teams. Okay, and a big swing. Scores 140.
So after the 3 consecutive wides, this is a good ball. Swing and a miss. Two balls up in this over. That's a no ball, and the umpires call it a free hit above the waist. So after 3 wides and a dot ball, we have a free hit coming up. Hamel is the batsman. Let's see what Hamel does with this free hit ball. Attempted wild hit, ball outside the off stump. It's not a wide. It's a good ball. It's a dot ball. So that completes the 3rd ball of the over. Score still at 141 for 5. Hamel could not take advantage of that free hit. That's another wide. This is the 4th wide in this over. Amit just informed me that Hamel, according to stats, seems to be a big hitter. So times, so he's already bowled 4 wides this over. That is not a wide, but it was close. So that completes the 4th ball. This over. Score stands at 142 for 5. So we have 8 more balls to go in this innings. That ball is another wide that brings up the 5th wide of this over. Fifth wide of this over, along with a no ball that was a free hit not converted. 18 point. So the 5th ball was a wide again. Score stands at 143 for 5. That's a big hit on a long off corner by Hamel. managed to convert one. Score now moves on to 149 for 5 of 18.5 overs. The projected score has moved up to 158. Current run rate is 7.9. The last ball of the over coming up. That's another big hit in the cow corner. 2 consecutive sixes. The Hamel score now moves on to 32. 155 for 5 of 19 overs. The last over coming up.
नहीं अब मजा आ रहा है.
That was 18 runs in the previous over. Well, I hear the batting team shouting 175. Is that what you're aiming for? Okay.
I mean, say something. No? 170.
They're shooting for 175. Score is 155.
So the last over, 20-run target.
20 runs off last over with both the big hitters on. Will it happen? Will it not happen? Mujawal has not faced many deliveries so far. I think he's played only 2 balls and done 1 run so far. I think it's best for him to just give strike to Hamel. Hamel will get 3 out of this one. He has 19, so 174. Last over of the innings.
7 in the bowling. 7.
Savan bowling.
That's a 6.
That's a big 6. Mujawal hitting a square leg. The ball traveled into the parking lot. It's a huge one.
Score moves on 161.
Score moving to 161. I gotta see if 175 is still on. A lot of fireworks we can see here. GCC needs to bowl all 5 dot balls to contain. That's another big hit. Will it travel?
That's a.
No, it's good. It's good.
Good, right? He didn't.
It's good. It's good. It's a good field.
Just didn't make it in the cow corner. No.
We see 4 now on the leg side. Hamel on strike now. 4 more balls to go. Scores 161. 162.
162. Savan to continue.
That's a very good catch. It's a good catch. Jumping up. It's a good innings. It's 162 for 5. 175 was the call for the target.
That was a
Great catch, I mean, by Parth. He really jumped up the cow corner, and there was a good innings by Hemo. Yeah, Hemo scored 33
Of 15 balls.
yes, of 15 balls, yes. Score is 162 for 6 and 3 more balls to go.
328. This will probably run another 2 hours.
Very short break. I mean, very short.
That's a wide ball. Ravi Rathod is the new batsman in. The score moves on to 163 for 6. That was a single towards the top corner, and the batsman scampered for a single. Good throw back to the bowler. Let's see, 2 more balls left. Let's see if these are going to be converted to 6s or singles or 4s. That's a swing and a miss. Ball outside the off stump. So that's a dot ball. Last ball of the innings coming up. Salman bowling the last ball. That is a wide ball. So 1 more ball to go. If it's a good ball, let's see. 1 more ball to go. Score moves on to 165. Last ball still coming up. Ujjwal the batsman. That's a huge 6 towards the mid-wicket area. The score did move to 170. I mean, they kept their word, huh?
They promised you 175. There you go. Now I want fireworks from GCC as well. I want to see 70 runs in first 6 overs. We'll take a quick break. Guys, the sun is setting soon. We need to wrap up. A quick word to the thanks to the sponsors. Wadilal, our tournament sponsor, Quality Inn, GullyCricket, Waco, Law Office of Kamesh Tiwari, and Persis Biryani Grill.
मैं हूँ एक रंगीला slice of कसाटा लिख कर बाइट कर हर मोमेंट को राइट कर जिंदगी एक पल में पिघल जाएगी मजा ले हर एक बीट का बात बन जाएगी लिख कर बाइट कर हर मोमेंट को राइट कर
वाडीलाल क्विक ट्रीट हर मोमेंट को राइट कर
मैं हूँ एक रंगीला स्लाइस ऑफ का साटा, लिख कर बाइट कर हर मोमेंट को राइट कर, जिंदगी एक पल में पिघल जाएगी, मजा ले हर एक बीट का बात बन जाएगी, लिख कर बाइट कर हर मोमेंट को राइट कर।
वाडीलाल क्विक ट्रीट, हर मोमेंट को राइट कर।
We are about to begin the 171
This one is picking up most of this.
chase scored by Sai Legends. GCC batsmen coming in.
Noise when they scream.
Batsmen are Romil Patel and Rahul Patel. Let's see. Hope to see fireworks from GCC as well.
The ball comes in. So they
Pause now, it's not gonna work. Pause now, gonna work. Because sometimes I'll forget it and if you say something important. Better to just leave it. Plus, like, the comment rate goes high for a while. If this one stays up, it's like dead. So, and if that one doesn't pick up anything.
So we're back again, everyone. Those viewing from home.
Cleon Monis, right? Yeah.
So we have Amin, myself, Guru, and Cleon Monis, expert at replays. So we have used what 3 times this last innings?
Yeah.
3 times, yes.
And in the last game, how many? We did 3 or 4 reviews as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we did
yeah.
4 reviews last
4,
time.
so about 7 or 8 reviews in the past 2 games. So successful use of technology.
Absolutely.
And
absolutely.
umpires have made, I think, at least 3 or 4 decisions based on the replays.
It helps in bringing fairness to the game. It helps in knowing that there is someone behind the umpire also who can look at it, and then of course it satisfies both the captains, so they can go home and saying, oh yes, this was out, this was not out, and then leaving that question out. So to leave that thing out of the table is very important. I mean, for us to have that included on the table is very important, I guess. Ujawal bowling the first over. A full length ball. Gliding down to 1. I mean, still a runner ball chase, Guru. I mean, 175, 170 is not a big number in 20 over. So if they get those run the ball all the time, and I'm hoping GCC has some big hitters and power hitters coming in that can give us those octane boosting shots. Second ball by Ujawal. It's a very good ball coming in to the batsman. As the light comes down, I think the ball will be harder to see as well. Plus, I think it's a red ball with the trees are red all over the place, and orange and green. It's hard to spot it as well. Or maybe I'm just getting old. A very good ball by Ujawal. Batsman plays it very carefully, doesn't want to lose wickets. 6 overs is a big time for power play.
The required run rate is close to 8.77. Good ball. Batsman defended.
Little overlooks on each one.
I would say that was a miss hit, but the ball goes to a short third man. They scamper for a single. The first over is up. The score is 2 for Nova's GCC. The new bowler is Meet. Meet to continue the second over, his first over of the innings. That was not a good shot. It was an indecisive shot towards short point. Second ball coming up. That was an attempted shot towards point, but batsman misses it. Goes to the keeper. Meet has a short run up. Third ball coming up. Batsman defends it towards the leg umpire. That was a good ball again. Good length. Defended. 4 dot balls in a row. I see the run rate has climbed up to 9.27. I mean, that's another dot ball. So that's the chase issue, right? I mean, when you have all these dot balls coming up, the run rate is going to pretty soon climb. You know, I see touching 10 now.
10 runs is not a big target per over in the red ball format with the 20 over. But losing wicket is definitely a issue because you need to save wickets to do the big hitting like what Sai Legends did. It's an easy catch in the hands of short mid wicket. Sorry, short mid off. And this is where I was talking to you about it, Guru, that once you have those dot balls coming in, then there's pressure on the batsman to try and get those extra runs because the run rate is now creeping up on you. And typically they end up mistiming a shot or going forward with it. But spirited Sai Legends at this point of time, defending 171 for 6 in this final games of T20, last game of the season for NJSBCL. Would love to see some fireworks on both sides.
The new batsman in is Shrey Shah. The previous batsman Dawal was caught by Jalpesh and he had managed to score a single. Shrey is the left-handed batsman. That was right outside the off stump, a swing and a miss. Soham Rambat is the new bowler. That was the second dot ball for the over. Looks like Sai Legends are pumped up and they're displaying, seem to display more energy on the field. That is a 6 towards us. Straight down, almost straight down the wicket.
Missing the DJ equipment, small margin, that would have been $1,000 penalty.
That was Romil who hit the 6. Just missed the speaker. Score moves on to 8 for the loss of 1 wicket, GCC. The record run rate is 9.37. Fourth ball coming up. That was a missed chance, I would say. The batsman campered for a single. It was hit towards, I think, the second slip. The ball just flew over the fielder's head.
So that's the bounce coming back again. It's going up higher and it's hitting higher on the bat when people are swinging, and it goes even higher than the wicket keeper, the first slip, and it goes back all the way to the bottom. Once again, I mean, there is nothing but the bounce on the wicket. It's been doing that all day. I think it's a new turf by the county. It's a great park here, great place to walk in between all the congested urban environment. Turnpikes on the left of us, and I think both the turnpikes are on the left and the right of us. It's, I think it's a place where it splits. You can even see some billboards in the back. But great for our season, last game. This is it. I mean, this is the game. I mean, this is the last game of the season, you know. There's no cricket after this, at least in the organized format. So you have to see everything.
Third over just completed. The last one was a dot ball as well. Score stands at 9 for the loss of 1 wicket. Of the 163 runs needed in 17 overs, which is a tall ask if the dot balls do slip by, like what we have been seeing in the past 2 overs. But for the sixes, a couple of sixes. Yes, this is the last official game of the season, and the players are soaking it in. The bright sunshine out in the field. Sky clear. Meet starts the 4th over. Oh, that was a drop chance. Drop chance at point. That is a 6 straight to me. Thanks, Amin, for catching the ball away. The ball would have just hit me. Well fielded, Amin.
You're gonna see some more of those. Like I said, it's last game of the season. Don't hold anything back. Bring it on, guys. Bring it on. It should be the last ball match. If it's a tie, it's even better. Moves on to 14, and that is another huge 6. I think it's a. Is that a 4 or?
4.
Okay,
Bounce.
that's a 4. So it's a 1 bounce. 4. Romel again, the batsman. So he moves on to 18, and the score moves on to 19 for 1. That was a good ball, swing and a miss, dot ball again. And it is bowling his last ball, the over. That was driven towards long off for a single. Meet completes his over. Rome will retain strike. Score is 20 for 1 after 4 overs.
Charged. I think we can just bring it in. I think it will run for at least an hour after this. Game is going to run maybe another hour, 10 minutes, and that's it.
Ujjwal continues the 5th over, bowling a second ball. Romel attempts a wild swing, but just manages to go towards the point area. No run. That was a good ball. Batsman was in two minds, but let it go in the last minute. No run. Three balls completed. And no ball. Ujjwal balls no ball. His fourth ball, no ball is a free hit. Romil the batsman, let's see what he does. That is a catch taken at slip, but it's a no ball. No, I mean that was a no ball. Catch taken at slip, but no ball. Free hit. So free hit, kind of a wasted shot. Ujjwal continues. That is a dot ball as well. Batsman attempts to hit it back to the bowler, but manages a faint trickle back to the keeper. 150 runs needed in 15.3 overs. That's a good hit towards the... Oh, that's well fielded by Harsh and thrown back to the bowler. It's a not out, but batsman scampered for a single. That completes Ujjwal's over. After 5 overs, GCC are 23 for 1.
Let's play. No. With that. Plug it in. Come on,
Connect it, turn on. You mean turn it on? Good.
is that a stump mic he's putting?
So Amin is apparently placing a stump mic by the batsman. He just completed running back towards us.
No, tickling sounded. You have to check that on the outside. Sometimes the way you clip it, that what do you call it? The tags
So
in
on
the back.
continues. First it's a dot
Zip
ball.
line.
So on to Romil. That is a hit towards long on, and he's caught. Skyer. Huge wicket now. There was a big wicket. We were looking for him to sky that high, and he did, but caught out very well by Hindle. So good innings to an end. Let's see what fireworks the next batsman brings in. Oh, he batted well. I mean, 20 of 21 balls, but not enough to take his team through. Let's see what the next batsman brings in. That was a skyer, and the bowler judged it well and took a good catch, I believe.
Mind you that this is still power play on, and he picked the fielder exactly where he was placed. The fielder didn't have to move much except for move a little bit forward. But that was probably good bowling by the bowlers.
Soham, yeah.
Soham was the one who bowled. You want to see some sixes, some fours, big time. Game should come down to the last 2 balls. Even if it ties, we have a super over next week.
She's scared.
Scared the captain.
So GCC after 5.3 overs are at 23 for 2, and the required run rate has climbed over 10. I mean, it's 10.16 now. That was a loud appeal, but I don't know what that appeal was for.
Next year.
Apparently there was a review for LBW.
We gotta have for an LBW decision like this, the camera angles are very important, because you need to have the camera right on top of the umpire going in, so you could know where the line of the ball is. So it's going to be very, very difficult. Not to, mention that we don't have that kind of technology. You need a, maybe about 60 feet tripod.
That was a good hit over the point fielder's head, but attempted catch, just ball flew over. You're right about the DRS technology. Look at all the controversies happening in the current World Cup, right?
Yeah.
Apparently technology should be 100%, but it's somewhere around 98% according to the commentators. So they are suggesting some changes to the DRS based on what's going on, what the observations in the current World Cup. So I think we are far away. I mean, if you have to place the cameras, I don't know whether we'll be able to get it the right angle in
So Guru, that's true. I mean, the technology that the international matches have are funded very well. We are a non-profit. The fundings are limited. And of course, it's mostly volunteers who are coming in and doing all of this stuff. But the thing is that we've escalated from being on one camera back in 2014 to being on 4 cameras back in 2019. And then, now we have replays. We'll be able to give you better quality stream, and at the same time, some audio also along with it in the stream. And now we have a stump mic this year. So we are also moving forward as technology becomes easier and it comes to the ground level. We could do that.
Agree with you. That was a hit towards short mid wicket, and the ball just flew over the fielder's head inside the circle.
No.
Batsman take a single.
No. Don't touch. Bro, don't
Score
touch.
stands at 25 for 2. A spectator on the field. That was hit towards the bowler. The batsman scampered for a single, and apparently the throwback just missed the batsman running back.
She uses energy.
And Mridul continuing as 4th ball. The run rate is touching close to 11. is a good shot to mid wicket by Shrey to, all the way towards mid wicket for 4. Score moves on to 30 for 2. Some field adjustments going on. Ball comes straight to a Hamill, takes a good catch. So Nirav is the batsman now. That was a short ball, and the batsman attempts to go for a 6 above the bowler's head, but caught by Hamill. Well judged catch. And GCC lose their 3rd wicket. 6.5 overs. 30 score stands at 30 for 3.
So GCC in all sorts of trouble right now in the attempt to accelerate the game. They've been throwing wickets, they're not connecting well, and I think the catches have been picked up very well. I think 2 of the catches were picked up by Hamill. Hamill should be banned next year. I know he always catches mine, so.
The batsman is Yashwant.
Yashwant is a new batsman in, an all-rounder who was bowling as well.
Sardal has 1 ball left.
It's the last ball of the over. Short ball outside off, goes for a wide. It's 3 runs, score runs off to 31 for 3. The power play is over. There are almost 5 players on the boundary line now. Surprisingly, I mean, in this format of the game, the captain has chosen to have 5 on the offside and only 4 on the leg side, because they are confident that they will be bowling on the off, and the shots are going to go on the off. So at the end of the 7th over, we are 31 for 3.
7th or 8th? 7th.
We need coffee here. I think Sai Legends can play this with 10 players and one can get coffee. GCC has done really well coming up to the finals of this format of the game. It's the first appearance in the finals for both Sai Legends and GCC, because this is the first year for NJSBCL to promote this T20 game. We're hoping to increase our team strength and team count. Another short ball, glided down to the 3rd man, rolls, batsman wants a 2, could be a close one, and no. They dropped the stump mic. I hope everything's okay. Our Kiran, the technician behind the scenes, can confirm. So batsman's runner, can you be closer to the umpire, please? Come in, thank you. That was a good cover drive. That's why the batting was preferred by both teams when I asked them the question. That was a very good ball.
I think the stump mic is not working when the wicket fell in an attempt to run out last ball, 2 balls ago. That's a great shot, pull shot by Yashwant for a 6.
It's not working.
That's okay. Score moves on to 40. Run rate is still
When he's running back from the wicket, he just apparently checked the stump mics. It seems to be okay.
It went out when he touched it, it went back on. So.
probably the angle at which it goes.
No, again.
Ravi to continue his 5th ball to Yashwant. The previous one was a 6.
Check it at 10.
That's a good ball.
Stream and see if it's not making any clicking sounds.
Batsman let it go on the offside, but the dot ball.
He's back now. It's in.
Ravi's last ball. Defender batsman tries to go for a single, but runner comes back, sent back by the batsman. End of the over. End of over 8.
So the bowler had already dislodged the bails with his back before the ball could be collected. Could have been a direct hit. Could have been dangerous for GCC. GCC survive. Let's hope we get more fireworks. We saw one big huge 6 this time. As long as they can hit 1 6 every over, I think they can still make it.
I mean, run rate is touching 11 now.
Run rate is touching 11.
Required run rate. Yeah.
The required run rate.
That's a good ball. Dot ball left alone by the. Sorry, what attempted wild swing, but left alone to the keeper. Just travels to the keeper. I see a disadvantage here. I mean, I see the sun right in front of the batsman. So. It may become difficult for the batsman to bat from now on. I see the sun directly at the batsman's face.
So I think that's the reason why both the teams said that when they won the toss they would want to bat, because the sun doesn't cross overhead during this time of the year in New Jersey in the fall season. Another excellent ball. No doubt balls these batsmen have played, it's going to put more pressure on the back. They need to relieve by getting those singles in instead of a dot. And they will put pressure back on Sarligans. In an effort to save wickets, I think they're giving out dots. And like I said, this is finals. There are 2 competitive teams coming up, battling all the way, all
Maybe there's a
teams.
strategy. Maybe
There is a strategy going on, and at the same time, there's always a chance that both the teams are equal at this point. So whoever has that little bit of extra edge typically will take the game away. Like the previous game you saw, it was a close game except for that one over with 2 wickets down, and then game changed completely. .41 for 3. Another big hit is going to cross. It does. Straight into the GCC camp. I don't hear any noise from GCC there. Here you go. Score is 47.
47 at the end of 9 overs.
47 at the end of 9.
Looks like how do I see the batsman strategy at this point? The loose ball will come no matter what. So they're waiting for the loose balls and attempting to hit that 1-6 and over. That's what I see going on. But that probably needs to be 1-6 and a 4 every over. The required run rate is now climbed up to 11.36. So it's one more over before the break. I think light will begin to fade probably in about 45 minutes. That's what I see. A lot of cyclists around the park, and the track around the park. And the beautiful walking track, running track. A lot of families going around, walking their dogs. That is a good hit towards us. That's close to long on area. Batsman take a single. That was Ravi to Shrey. The new batsman is Yashwant. Facing Ravi. That was a good ball on the block hole, well defended by Yashwant.
Scores are at par. I mean, Silagins were also the same. At about the 10 over mark, I think they were at 51. These are also inching very close to the 10 over mark, close to 48. So I think the last 10 over can see a different game. I'm hoping for a different game.
If they want to win, yes.
Try to swing it, absolutely not even close to the ball. The bowler doesn't even ask for an appeal. The keeper wants an appeal. 47, 48 for 3. Again another dot. 10 overs up. I want to take this opportunity and thank our sponsors, the Body Loyal, Quality Inn, from Poconos and Starksburg, GullyCricket, Law Office of Kamesh Tiwari, Maple from Windsor and Berlin, and Persis Biryani Indian Grill in Piscataway. Thank you very much for making this possible.
We're all running out. I think they might have some. I have. bring ice cream to the event. He didn't come. गेम के बीच में हर मोमेंट पर फाइट कर। कैमरा क्या करूँगा मैं? कैमरा की बात नहीं करो।
घर वाले सोचे लौंडा उनका बर्बाद हो गया। मॉडल जैसी बॉडी है पर ड्यूटी करते थाने में।
He just informed to the bowling team captain, but he is not okay with it.
In the same end.
Okay.
So the teams have decided to continue batting from the same end.
The sun is lower though now. That is for sure. It's a playing condition, so it's a decision between the two captains.
It's not win, but I'm just trying. We were nice, okay? I mean, 5 का rule on fly we agree for 3, okay? We were nice. मैं आर्ग्यू कर सकता था वो कुछ वक्त. हाँ? तो बड़ा हुए ना अकेला सोचो. बड़ा हुए ना अकेला. हमारा बड़ा प्लेयर कॉलेज में.
They're not allowed to wear sunglasses? Batsmen can't wear sunglasses or anything?
They can, but then it makes it darker for them to see, right?
So this point of time with the
So the change of side was denied. Suns right into the face of the batsman. It's part of the game, as a part of conditions that come in. I mean, when the wind runs a certain specific way, we typically don't change as well. So both the captains should agree to it, and one of them did not, and it's going to go on.
Meet is continuing the 11th.
So full toss ball. Emil dropped.
The fielders would be on a disadvantage if they switch. It's not just about the bat.
Yeah. Drop catch on the mid-wicket boundary.
It was an easy catch to Emil, right in his hands. The sun's really low at this point of time, and if the batsmen somehow have sunglasses, they might probably use them.
That's a good thought. I mean, the batsman could use sunglasses. But apparently, I don't think they have thought about sunglasses. Batsman takes a single towards short mid-wicket. Neat bowling. And that is a 6. Good shot by Shrey. Over goes for a 6. Score stands at 57 for 3. Required run rate is 12.55. That was a shot towards shot long one, and the fielder just got his hands to the ball, but it eluded his hands, so that completes the over. Batsman take a single. At the end of 11 overs, it's 58 for 3 GCC. I think the batsman, the bowler, the fielder also was blinded by the sun, from what I could see. You know, I think when he was facing the other side.
Very much possible. Sun's very low at this time of the hour. It's about 4:45, 4:30 p.m. Sorry. We've got almost about another 30-40 minutes of game time left. And I think next weekend we have the daylight savings coming off. So we'll be going forward all together. Wouldn't have been possible. It's the last ever weekend now to play games at this time. Wind is again a crosswind in favor of the bowler, as it was in the afternoon. Ujjwal back in the attack. Scores 58 for 3. A heavy swing. The umpires consulting.
There was some noise. I did hear a faint noise as the ball passed by the bat. Umpires are discussing with each other. Looks like the umpire has decided it's a not out. Ujjwal to continue. The required run rate is touching 13 at this point, 12.91. So Ujjwal continues to Yashwant. Swing and a miss. A loud appeal by the keeper. Umpire is unmoved. That was a swing. Ball hit the upper thigh. Looks like at this point the sun has gone down. I don't see the sun directly in front of the batsman. Looks like it has gone down or maybe behind clouds.
So it's behind the clouds at this point of time. Huge amount of clouds coming into support for GCC. This is a chance for them to accelerate. 58 for 3. Another high rise bowling. Goodland seems to be working well today.
I mean, that's 5 dot balls in a row, and the required run rate is now touching 14. That was a single towards short mid wicket. End of the over. End of over 12. So they have 18 more overs and 113 runs required. Eight more overs, 113 required, and the required run rate is now above 14. Unless we see some fireworks, I think GCC will have to do a lot of hard work more towards the end of the innings. Score stands at 59 for loss of 3 wickets. I would put the win percentage right now at probably 80-20. Would you agree?
Yes, I mean anything above 14 runs and over on an average will require you to have at least 2 sixes and 2 singles. That's 4 balls done. And if somehow the bowlers can manage 3 dot balls, then I think the run rate will just keep climbing up and up at that point of time. Full toss ball, low and slow. Batsmen are finding it difficult to hit at this point of time.
Oh, there's a misfield.
A misfield, but they didn't cash on.
Ujjwal.
Almost got his hand to it. If he was a step back, he might have probably grabbed it. There's a big six coming in for GCC.
Long on. That was Shrey who hit a six. No, that was Yashwant. Sorry.
Another.
That was a drop. Almost a good chance for a curtain ball. Didn't manage to catch that and hold it. Could be costly. 67 for 3 at this point.
Yashwant moves on. Yashwant still in 29. Yashwant was just dropped by Meet. That was a pretty simple catch. That looks like a wide. So batsman, bowler has to bowl the last ball again. Meet to Yashwant, and that is another 6 towards the cow corner, and that was a big 6. By Shrey. Score moves on to 75 for 3, and the required run rate is dropped to 13.86 from 14.12. I mean, I see some fireworks starting. So if this continues, this may be the Sai Legends pattern we were talking about earlier.
Well, it's the last 7 overs left in here, and the asking rate is almost close to 14. So we should see at least 2 sixes every over.
It's pleasant playing conditions, no sun at all. Swing and
Another
miss.
big swing. 97 needed in 42 balls with 7 wickets in hand. GCC still stands a chance. They can somehow hit 2 sixes every over. That's a big shot again. That's a great catch. Straight by the boundary line, jumping up in the air. Amazing catch. And that ends the innings for Yashwant. A great innings by Yashwant. Trying to pull that close to the finish line for GCC.
It's caught Ravi.
Ravi almost jumping into the catch. Excellent work. I think Sai Legends are bowling slow so that the ball doesn't travel as much. As the day passes on, there's a good chance that the moisture in the air will hold the ball back and won't travel as much. A good innings end by Yashwant. New batsman in for GCC. We want to see some fireworks, guys. Come on, bring it down to the wire. Last ball.
The new batsman, who's the new batsman in? Chintan is the new batsman in. So Soham to continue with Chintan, and that was a wild sweep towards short. Oh, batsman just take a single. Okay. That was towards short long leg, and batsman just take a single. Chintan opens his account with a single. That was a good shot towards long off. Batsman take a single. So Shrey is batting on 16. Chintan is. This is a huge skyer. Dropped. Dropped by Ujjwal. Ujjwal came running, and there seemed to be some misunderstanding between two fielders. But Ujjwal got his hand on, but the ball slipped out of his hand. So that is a life for Shrey. That's a skyer again. The bowler comes and he's caught. So someone takes the game. So Shrey is out, caught and bowled. 16. Looks like, the batsmen who are set and who were hitting are trying to accelerate the score, and they're getting caught. Due to mistiming. That's what I'm seeing here.
Silence is bowling a slow ball, upish, and letting the batsman hit. Scores down to 78 for 5.
The record run rate is touching 16, 15.67.
16 needed every over now for GCC to clinch this game. 6 overs left, 78 for 5. They should have at least hitters on their side at this point who can capitalize. Another low full toss ball.
The new batsman in is Ravi Rathod. Now Ravi to continue to Ravi. Swing and a miss.
A big hit.
That is a big hit and caught at long off. So Ravi, the new batsman, is out, caught by Jalpesh without scoring. Sorry, Savan Patel, the new batsman, is caught by Jalpesh, bowled Ravi without scoring. And the score moves to 79 for the loss of 6 wickets. It's 14.4 overs. I see the sun has come back on the field, but it's at a much lower level. Hopefully it will not disturb the batsmen like what they had complained earlier. Patel has come to the crease, the new batsman in. Ravi Rathod bowls the white ball. So Ravi to par in.
People are playing tennis on the wall.
Yeah,
Girl
that's
hit
right.
the ball on top of the.
No, there's a line there.
And girl hit the ball on top of the wall.
This is another wide. No, it's a no ball. Oh, sorry. It's a no ball and a free hit. So Ravi to Parin. So Parin has a chance to make good of this free hit. Let's see what comes up. What's the fireworks coming up? No. That was a dot ball. Ball. It was a wild swing. Ball just travels outside the off stump. Back to the keeper. So 14.5 overs up. Ravi Rathod to continue. That was a good shot towards cover, but they didn't take a single.
Almost a misunderstanding between the batsmen. Could have been a run out. 81 for 6 is the score at the end of 15 overs. 5 overs to go. They need
18.2 for an over.
91 needed in 30 balls with 4 wickets in hand. The asking rate is roughly about 18. We're looking forward to some good hitting by GCC.
Unless there are 2 or 3 sixes or 2 sixes and a 4, I don't see GCC reaching the total. I mean, what do you think?
Well, the asking rate is definitely high, but it's not unattainable. If the batsman can middle every ball and hit it, I think it would still work. I think most of the cause of this is those dot balls early in the innings where the batsman played and didn't score. They could have gotten few big overs from the middle, 20 overs, 20 runs plus in each of these overs. They would be easily attaining this target at this point. 2 white balls back to back in an effort to get that wide outside off line. A big swing, did not connect. And that's another big hit straight down to the camp at GCC. It's a pleasure to see these two teams competing after a big season, long season. Our season starts April and runs all the way to October. This time it got extended by 2 more weeks. But this is the final game of the season, the last one. Another big hit. Straight to the wicket keeper, and that's another wicket down by GCC. 7th wicket down. This is the last game, guys. You're gonna go home and watch this on YouTube again. Give everything you got.
So GCC lose their 7th wicket. It's 89 for 7 at 15.3 overs.
Should be able to show a graph also. Interact in the scorecard. You see side by side graph. There, on the same page. Oh, here you have the score too. Yeah.
They have got pixels set up in just to pick up. So,
No, you're showing the previous dice. You can see interact and click on the other one.
Parth Patel as a new batsman in.
We should add one more to it.
The last man out was Chintan Patel, got me ball medal for 9 in 7 balls. And that's another catch. So Parth is out. Short point. Parth at short point. GCC lose their 8th wicket. So Parth has got Chintu, ball Mridul. So Mridul has taken his 3rd wicket. 3 for 22 of 2.5 overs. So GCC has 2 wickets left. Looks like at this point, I mean, it's a lost cause for GCC. What do you think?
Well, there's always hope. You know, I've seen tables turn. It's cricket. Can't really tell until the last ball is bowled and there's a catch straight to Jawal. He doesn't drop these mostly. And that's the end of the 8th wicket. 9th wicket, sorry. 89 for 9. GCC in all sorts of trouble. I don't know how they're going to dig themselves out of this one.
So that's a hat-trick ball, right? Yeah.
2 wickets in a row.
2 wickets in a row. That was Harsha Reddy who got out. Caught by Ujjwal. Goal Mridul. So Mridul gets his 4th wicket. Ujjwal Patel continues. The 17th over. Swing and a miss. The ball just goes over the sails over the leg stump. That's a good ball by Ujjwal. Batsman digs it out and it's straight to the fielder. Ball back to Ujjwal. Ujjwal continues.
So this is the last wicket GCC has, and I still see that the Sai Legend captain has 3 people down on the leg boundary and 1 on the off boundary. Maybe he's a big hitter.
Possible this is not an attacking field. So the last ball of this 16th over coming up. Ujjwal to Parin. And that's a catch taken by Devanshi. That's the end of the match. Sai Legends have won by 83 runs.
No, this can.
Sai Legends have won by 83 runs, and the last wicket, we expected some fireworks, but apparently did not happen. Both teams are on the field shaking hands. The end of a great season finale which saw Sai Legends win by 82 runs.
I have everybody lined up here in the front.
So GCC scored 89 for the loss of 10 wickets. So
Okay, good. Go. No, go. I shut it off so it don't feed back.
Yeah.
Can I play something or no?
No, they're gonna talk now. Just end it. Yeah, I don't think there's no need for music left.
Generator made it.
I think it's in eco mode too.
Yeah.
I saw the eco switch, so I think it goes even upwards of 10 hours. I have an unopened one at home, so I've never tested it out. But
Yeah, I think if I was playing and pounding all night or all day, it would probably run out. Because it adjusts to like.
turn your.
Okay.
Testing. So thank you NJSBCL viewers. We are concluding this final event of T20, the final game of the season, and with this comes to close our NJSBCL season. It's a long season with all of those rains, washed out games. It's been a terribly long season this time, if I may appeal on that. But congratulations to both GCC and to Sai Legends making this so far. And I wanted to thank both of the teams, to show up the enthusiasm to come there despite cancelling the game so many times in the past couple of weeks. We had to adjust for Division 2, Division 1, and then the weekenders and T20. But hopefully, as the T20 game picks up, we'll have more and more teams joining in, and then we'll have more games in the afternoon. Plus, we have the replay systems and fair umpiring as well at the same time. But I wanted to thank GCC runner-up for this season. Pat, what do you say? What did you miss in this event?
We did not bat as per potential, so maybe batting was the one which put us down.
So initially there was a lot of dot balls. That's what we were saying in the beginning. Did you have a strategy like you wanted to hold wickets and then have more strikers at the back?
Exactly, that's what we thought, to hang on and have some wickets in place and go for last 5 overs. It didn't happen. So
maybe next time, no problem. But it was a good play. Being a runner-up, we'll see you at the awards night, which is the weekend after Thanksgiving. With this, I have to call upon the captain of Sai Legends. Here, congratulations for winning this cup, the first NJSBCL T20 League Cup. What do you have to say about the team's performance?
Champions. Talented. Makes me look like a caca. But amazing, all-round performance. Batting, bowling. When we were for 54 for 3 in 10 overs, I still didn't have stress because I knew. I've been playing with them for such a long time. I know what the firepower we have, and we promise you we will show you fireworks, and we did.
That's absolutely correct. Thank you very much here. We were also talking about it at that same point that maybe this will be a 120 game, but it actually turned out to be a 175 game.
You said to us at one stage, this is what legends are made, let's see. And we showed you what legends are made of.
There you go. You have to also remember legends retire. To become a legend, you have to retire first. With that being said, we want to conclude. We thank you all the teams to be here. Congratulations again to Sai Legends and GCC for a fantastic game of cricket. Last game. Thank you everyone and the viewers. I want to thank our prime sponsor, the tournament sponsor, Wadi Lal, Quality Inn from Salzburg and Poconos. I want to thank Kamesh Tiwari, the GullyCricket app, Mako, and Persis Indian Biryani Grill in Piscataway. Thank you all. Signing off. Thanks very much.